Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Oh, guess what's coming? Two things. Fairy dust for you, fairy dust for me, fairy dust for little Amelie. She's ready to come up. There she is. Okay. I have to tell you what the most pervasive, annoying symptom of grief is in the first month. You are going to be so fucking tired. The symptom, a major symptom of grief, is extreme fatigue. Extreme fatigue, not just fatigue, extreme fatigue. Like, you are going to be so tired. And the reason for this is that your psyche is doing a lot of work. Your psyche is going overtime to help you survive this. Your psyche is helping you adjust and acclimate yourself to your new life. Your psyche is trying to protect you from feeling every ounce of pain from your broken heart. Your psyche is trying to figure out ways that you can get your day done just by the skin of your teeth. Like, it's extreme fatigue. One of the things about extreme fatigue is once you know that this is just part of it, you are going to have to, in order to get yourself through this month, which is the goal here, is, and later months as well, but to acknowledge that it's a thing and it's a real thing. Just like when you have the flu, your physiological immune system works so hard to help you survive, right? And you know how when you have the flu, the regular flu, not the coronavirus, but the flu, that you can hardly brush your teeth. It's just like you can't even lift your limbs. You're so fucking tired. Well, that's because, and you don't have a problem with it. You're like, damn it, I can't believe I have this flu and I'm tired. Like, no one says that. Everybody knows that if you have the flu, you're gonna be fucking tired because your body is working its ass off to kill the flu within you. So with grief, it's the same thing, except your psychological immune system is in high gear, doing everything it can to keep you going, to help you survive and help the people that are still here with you survive. If you have kids, if you have siblings, whatever. But we beat ourselves up for grief fatigue. Like, why am I so tired? Like, this is so annoying. No, you're grieving. You're going to be fucking tired. I remember so when you get pregnant, like the first thing that hits you is like, come 6 p.m., I could hardly keep my eyes open. I just remember just being so frustrated and also like fascinated that we would do that, like that our body just like, I can't, it was just, why? Because shit was going on here. That baby needed all my energy, needed to, form all of its things and do all of its tricks to help the little baby. Well, you, just like the flu, just like when you're pregnant, but this is your psychological immune system. Like, your psychological immune system is hard at work in the background. So like when I was getting tired because I was pregnant, I wasn't thinking like, oh good, I know what it's doing. I know that now, the uterus is this and the chromosomes are doing that. Like, I didn't need to have any mental energy going into like, oh, let me make this happen. That's the same in grief. Like, you're doing grief work and you're conscious of some of the grief work that you're doing, but unconsciously you're doing a hell of a lot of work. Like, it's under the surface, it's going on just to get you, to keep you alive. It's going to help you survive. and it's overwhelming. And even just processing pain, you're processing pain, that's overwhelming, that's tiring. Once again, your psychological immune system is busting its ass so you don't feel the sheer force of the pain. So it's gonna be, it's frustrating. It's so frustrating, but it's just what it is. So when you're so tired, when you're so exhausted, if you ran 3 miles a day and you get out there, you might not even be able to run 1 mile. You're so tired. And what I want you to do is give yourself permission to fucking rest. Permission to rest whenever you can. You know, I know a lot of things are going on in that first month, but anywhere you can get it. And most of all, as per usual, the reason I'm telling all of you all this to you in the first place is I don't want you to beat yourself up for stuff that's not your fault. You're not going to be able to help. It's grief's fault, but fuck grief. Like, it's doing its thing. It's got to do its thing. Grief is normal and natural, and we've got to let it do its thing. And so don't beat yourself up. Your grief is real. And what's so exciting is that you can know if you're tired, if you're fucking tired, you can know that you are doing your grief work. You can know, I'm doing my grief work. How do I know? I'm fucking tired. I may not be conscious of what the grief work I'm doing, but I sure know shit's going on because I'm so fucking tired. So, and now you know why the other symptoms of grief in that first month are so prevalent. Forgetfulness, extreme fatigue, not numbness, no so much, but why are we forgetful? Because we're so tired. We can't remember. And why can't we concentrate? Because we're so tired. No one is reading, a dissertation when they have the flu. That's not the time. Like, you're really good if you could, read Green Eggs and Ham if you have the flu. Like, you can't read. It's so tiring. So extreme fatigue is going, and it's not going to be done in the first month, but it is a big deal in the first month. So I hope that was helpful. You're going to get through this. Lots of self-care. I know it's annoying. Lots of rest. Take really good care of yourself. You're going to get through this, and it's going to be okay. All right. Love you. Bye.